something I've been trying to avoid ever since my Teapot 7 review, but it's all over now. I hope you're happy. Every single other video I have made gets no views. No matter how much work I put into it, no matter how much time, money, or effort I put into it, it will never reach more than 2,000 views. Except that one time.
Nice.
And here we are today, making a damn top 10 list. There's no going back now. At this point, all I can hope for is reaching the greatness of Webs for Evs.
The last contestant to take their foot off these landmines wins $1 million.
This channel as I know it will cease to exist. Now it will be only objects all the time, and there's nothing I can do about it. But don't think that I'm just gonna sit here and take this. In fact, you're gonna be taking it from me. Because I will only continue on one condition. One of you needs to put me in an object show. Yeah, remember this little guy here? Well, someone put him in a show. Look, it works out perfectly. You make the show, I make a review, we both help each other out, we both get some views. It's an amazing deal, you're gonna love it. I'll even use him for the rest of the video. A link for this asset will be in the description. Don't think this is a joke. I've never been more serious about anything in my life.
You used to call me on my...
Hello? I'm sorry to tell you that you have cancer. Virgo, nice try though. Hey, what is going on guys? Worst Trends here. So back to the task at hand. For this video, I'll actually be ranking the cake at stake ceremonies as a whole. The ceremony starts when the intro plays and ends once the eliminated contestant is thrown in the TLC, sucked into the exit, etc. This is what I'll be basing the ranking off of. 1. The tension built during the elimination. Seems pretty self-explanatory, but you'd be surprised how many eliminations are anticlimactic. This will include the music used, as well as the character's dialogue during so. 2. Jokes. This one is very self-explanatory. The funnier the scene, the better. 3. Reactions. This will account for how the contestants act when they're eliminated or declared safe. I mean, these guys are battling for an island, square, or godlike powers. If they get eliminated, they should be pissed. And finally, who gets eliminated? Yes, that means there will be some bias in this video. Get over it. Now this doesn't mean the top 4 will be every teardrop elimination, no. This is more like a bonus of sorts. Oh, and since I had to watch and rank all 69 eliminations for this video, I'm serious, there's actually that many. I thought I might as well just show you the list. If you have any questions about a specific placement, I'll probably answer in the comments if you ask. But now that that's over with, we can finally start the top 10 BFDI elimination. Starting off, we got Teapot 8, which means this is a double elimination. This time around, we got Just Not and Yes, with Cake and Rocky being eliminated. Now, I'll admit, this elimination isn't crazy or anything, it's just very solid with some good moments. And with this one absolute killer joke too.
It was fun to just play, for us! I wish you all luck!
In the past 4 episodes of Teapot, the writers got in the habit of the eliminated contestant saying something along the lines of, well, I'm pretty sad I wasn't able to get 2's power, but maybe the real prize was the friends we made along the way. It really feels like they're poking fun at themselves here, with Cake having this profound speech before getting gruesomely murdered. And that's what he gets for being a sweet guy. There's also Rocky getting eliminated, and I won't lie, that definitely bumped this one up a few places. I like how they parallel Lightning's elimination with him too.
Number 9.
BFDI 23, baby. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I mean, I sure didn't. Is it just me, or does a lot of the first season just kind of blend together? Anyway, to start this one off, we've got the best Cake at Stake intro in BFDI history. Hate to isn't even close. This elimination features the announcer finally coming back after being killed, which means the fiery speaker box and all those other guys show up too. But they do my guy Cheese Orb dirty. He did not deserve that. There isn't anything else too special about this one other than it being very funny. It's just a lot of little jokes that keep building up, like the noises the final 2 make, the spike ball speaker box, the word imposter.
An imposter.
My favorite's gotta be when the triangle speaker box interrupts the announcer.
The contestant who is safe, with only 287 votes is It's Leafy. Oh my gosh.
Their dynamic is better than 4 and X, don't at me.
Then we have number 8, Lobstar.
Pretty similar story with this one. BFDI 11 has a lot of funny bits. It starts off with the losing team walking past everyone else, a joke that would later reach its full potential next season. In this episode, Golf Ball and Rocky are sent off, one to be eliminated and one to be put on the other team, which is decided by that team. Also earlier in this episode, Fiery and Coiny do the iconic fast slapping bit, and as Golf Ball and Rocky walk away, it just starts up again before being cut off. That's just very funny to me. But the jokes don't stop here, because it's honestly hilarious to me that even though Rocky does nothing, the contestants still hate Golf Ball so much they all gang up on her without hesitation. And there's one joke that I won't mention, but it's capped off with golf balls percentages. It's spelled wrong and that's always been funny to me ever since I first watched it all those years ago.
Number 7.
BFDI 6 was a really great episode, and a great elimination too. Think about it, people have been waiting 10 years for Puffball to be eliminated, so you bet they made this as tense as possible. They built up that final reveal very well, even though just about everyone knew it was coming. I really like the music choice for this one. They take their sweet time revealing the votes, even though it wasn't even close. And there's some good jokes here too, like Fiery blaming non-existy for the loss, and Fiery Speaker Box imitating the Puffball Speaker Box from episode 3. You know, with the "So was my owner" with 59. Feels like it came right out of 2010.
Why are you not eating your cake? That's rude.
Because...
Número 6.
To be honest, I didn't expect this many eliminations from season 1 on this list, but here we are with BFDI 22. This one is entirely carried by its music. Just check this out.
Well, why don't we measure it to find out? Fine, let's!
I mean, it's pretty quick. I wish they'd drawn it out further, but it's good. Also, this joke was funny.
Hey, why'd you cut me such a small slice? Because I hate you! Oh, and I poisoned your cake too. What?
Number 5.
Look, I know BFB 6 doesn't sound crazy, but you have to remember my rules from earlier. The cake at stake ceremony starts after the intro and ends after the character is completely eliminated. And it just so happens that during the middle of this cake at stake, 4 is multiplied by 0. One of the coolest moments of the season. Afterwards, the actual reveal of who's eliminated is pretty tense, if a bit short.
There's your answer!
There's the waterfall scene, they get to turn orange, there's an evil Leafy cameo. If you're still not convinced, I've got one last trump card.
Number 4. Cockroach.
BFB 15, one of the greatest episodes in the whole show, and I'm glad to say its elimination is no different. I like how the intro fades out to see that Hydra is stuck underground. The last time we saw them, they were under a bubble of lava being protected by fork repellent. The spray can runs out and the lava collapses. Before BFB 15 came out, this scene always bothered me because Saw and Dora are immune to lava, but they were okay the whole time. Another little thing I really like is how terrified Gady is of being eliminated. Bro is literally crying over it. It's a nice character detail. I really wish Teapot hadn't forgotten about that. Her happy thought is just her being declared safe. That says it all right there. Saw trying to communicate with 4 was pretty funny, and I liked it when Lollipop said nice fish. The happy thoughts were funny, and of course, Hydra actually losing is a huge moment. And while I wish Dora wasn't the one eliminated, I do like the scene where she's being dramatic. It ends with "perhaps I will reveal to you" before being cut off. And again, I feel like the writers are poking fun at themselves for how many times they tease a character's dark secret, like with Bomb Your Donut. It is an extremely good start to the final real episode of Pre-Split. Dude, I miss Pre-Split so much. It was so good. What can I even say about Teapot 7? Like I said, the past 4 episodes of this season have had such boring eliminations. If you, yes you, were in a reality show competition in which the winner would receive extreme power, permanently changing your life forever in only positive aspects, and be known worldwide as the winner, and you were eliminated, what would you do? Aw, shucks. I had fun, guys. Or...
I'm so mad I could just explode!
It's just so great. Personally, I was so ready to be disappointed by Teapot 7, like I had been for a while. I mean, just look at this thumbnail I made before the episode released. But this cake at stake blew me away. I was genuinely shocked. I for real thought they brought Satomi back. Like, it handled Clock and Lightning's story so perfectly. I'll just say it, this cake at stake is better than the entirety of Post-Split and Teapot 3 through 6 combined.
Number 2. Cock.
BFDI 3 is up next, and let's get right into this one. I love it. Right off the bat, we get the winners laughing at the losers as they walk. It was in the previous episode, but it's way funnier this time because there's only 3 people on the other team, and they're copied and pasted like a million times. This cake at stake has 17 people up for elimination, which is the most of the entire series. It makes it that more intense when they're slowly declared safe one by one. They're really good at building tension before finally revealing who's eliminated. For example, it's been a long time since I've used the Withered Foxy jump scare. This is also the introduction of the Puffball speaker box, which, not gonna lie, carries this elimination. The voice is perfect. The auto-tune adds so much tension without any music. And a cool little detail I noticed is how Puffball speaker box's voice slowly gets lower pitched as the elimination goes on.
Tennis ball is safe with only 55 dislikes. Nickel is wrong. And Spongy is also safe, despite possibly being dead.
There's also all the iconic lines throughout. There's the "I'm not gonna slap you 'cause I'm nice," but there's also the little comments people make.
Well, I just know I'm going to lose.
Oh no, Alliance. None of us are safe yet.
I have every line in this elimination memorized without even trying to. It's just that memorable.
Feeling better, Teardrop?
Honorable mention. This is Teardrop's elimination in Teapot 9. This isn't an honorable mention because it's good, but because I don't have it on my list from earlier. This is because it's not a traditional elimination like the others. And also if I included it, then there'd be 70 total eliminations instead of 69. Which, you know, we can't have that. I don't know, I just thought I'd mention it because I knew if I didn't, someone else would.
We got a #1 victory royale, yeah.
Cockroach.
BFDI 4. Hear me out. This has absolutely nothing to do with the fact Teardrop was eliminated in this episode. This elimination has absolutely 0 words spoken. Just classical music that speaks volumes. Each person is slowly, and I mean slowly, shown safe one by one. There's only 4 people up for voting this time, but all 4 are fan favorites, which only makes it more tense. And like, let me just show you.
Alright, now let's see who's going home.
Absolute perfection. And there's some other stuff that happens between the cake at steak intro and the elimination, but I honestly could care less. It's just that good. This elimination literally had me jumping out of my seat when I first watched it. You can disagree with me all you want, saying the prize section dragged on for too long, or that the voting was rigged, but I don't care. This is just as good as it gets. If any episode ever manages to top this, that episode as a whole is immediately top 10 at least. With that said, Teardrop, you deserve to be eliminated. I just want to say I'm not actually mad about making OSC videos. Odds are I'm still going to make non-OSC videos every once in a while. All this really means is I'm not going to spend 3 weeks making a video just for it to get 100 views. I am still serious about the show thing though, that better happen. The thing is guys, if you want this to work, you have to tell me what to talk about. I am already running out of ideas. I'm doing a top 10 list right now. Does this sound like the actions of a man brimming with ideas? Well, maybe I do have one idea. A sort of analysis, you could say, of a certain white, vengeful teapot contestant. David.
Seriously?